I was adopted when I was a baby. I was 2 months old. Kind of got robbed in that situation because both my parents were actual narcissists. My dad, he was always in his word, which was confusing to me, because I was a firm believer. I always believed in God. They would take us to church every Sunday, and then he would turn around and drink a fifth as soon as as soon as we got home. And then he's tearing the house up, throwing things around, breaking into my room with a shotgun, threatening to kill me. And my mom, she never really stood up for us. You know what I'm saying? She just let it happen. It was a little tougher with the fact, when you're adopted, you're supposed to feel extra special, and they kind of used that against me too. Going to high school, started smoking a little weed, and that was a cool thing. And then I would use drugs because I thought I had to use them to be cool, to be more relaxed, to be cool. Because I guess I was a little shy. I'm always kind of a standoffish guy, a little shy. So whenever I would use certain drugs, it would kind of make me not shy. At 19, I started smoking crack, and kind of was addicted to that for a little while. When you do that, you do it one time, and boom, you're hooked. And the opiates kicked in. Then I started trying this and doing that. I was about to go to prison, I'm quite sure. And instead of going to prison, the government, let's just say, I don't really know who it was, but the government flagged me, and they decided, all right, well, we're gonna basically force this guy to get his life together. And it's scary. It was scary. I didn't know what was going on, but I think that they realized that I had been through trauma and where I came from, and they decided to do something different. So coming here, the cool part is I've never been to rehab before, and I've never been away from drugs for a long period of time. And I realized that I don't need drugs now to have fun, to have a good time. I came here to get closer to God. So I took advantage of that, and I was like, let me start digging in the Word for myself and see what it's all about. And when you actually start reading it and slow down and reread the sentences and reread everything, that's when it really starts jumping out at me. Being here, I've always wanted to get back in shape. That's been really cool. I've been able to focus on that, which really helps with once someone does leave here, if they got their mind, their body, and their soul all ready and healthy, and it all helps. It'd be nice someday to be able to have my own company. I was a bricklayer for 20 years. I'm happy that I went through everything that I went through because it got me away from toxic people and around God. And it put the spirit in me, for real. My name is Joshua Wazalaskis. I'm a child of God.